Okay, this video shows you how to edit those pages we've created for you, and virtually every page designed on HTML. Any page you design on HTML, this video shows you exactly how to edit them. You do not necessarily need the services of a web designer to edit it. All right, maybe want to update your phone number, you want to add something, you don't like the headline, you want to put a page, you want this and you want that, whatever editing you want to make. This is how to make them on those pages we designed for you, and by extension every other HTML pages. Okay, first you would need few things, two things basically. One is a Microsoft front page for designing and editing, and then the other one is FileZilla for uploading your files. All right, Microsoft front page, you can buy them for 300 naira or thereabout at Computer Village or anywhere they sell, computer accessories and computer stuffs. Okay, and if you're buying, make sure it is 2003 Microsoft front page 2003. There's any other one would not work. Okay, now but if you're online and you want to download, I've also made it available for you here to download for free. Simply go to the link on the shown on your screen right now and download them, unzip it, install it. Once you finish installing it, it will ask for the key. The key I've also made available here for you free of charge. Okay, so once that is done, you will get something like this. Yeah, this is what Microsoft front page looks like. So once you're done um installing it and activating it, you will get something like this. Okay, and it's very easy to find it. Simply go to the go to the Windows button by your extreme left down, click on it, go to Microsoft, and then look for Microsoft front page. Click on it and it will bring out something like this. It's as simple as that. So the next thing you need is a tool that would enable you upload your files to your server, and we call it FileZilla. It's actually a free tool, wonderful tool as a matter of fact. And to download it, simply go to the link showing up there on filezilla-projects.org/download.php. Go there and you should be able to download it. Okay, in case the link doesn't work, just go to your Google and type in FileZilla download, and click on the link that takes you to their website, and you are good to go. So I'm assuming you have these two things. Okay, let me show you what the FileZilla looks like as well. So this is what the FileZilla looks like. Okay, it's a very crazy wonderful tool. That's what it looks like. And right now I'm gonna go straight and show you how to edit your site using FileZilla. Are you ready? Let's go there. Okay, first thing you need to do is to put in your domain name here. If your domain name is abc.com or buharimusgo.com or tiredofnigeria.com or getbackyourx.com, whatever your domain name is, put it here without the www. Just put it straight. All right. In my case, I'll put in okay, let me use one of my domain, 234leak.com. Then username, I sent in the email I sent you, you would find the domain name, the username, and the password. Yeah, it is in the email. Read through the email and don't tell me you didn't see any. Read through the email, it should be there. Okay, the username, depending on what your own is, it mustn't be this. Everybody should have a separate username, separate domain name, and separate password. Okay, then the password, I just put in my password. Okay, let me just see. Then you click on quick connect. Those three things are all you need to put in, and if everything works out very well, you see it connecting. All right, good. I think there's a bad password here. Let me try this other one. Let's see again. Let's see. Just watch here. If you, yeah, it has successfully logged in. As you can see, it shows successful, and you see your site show up here. All right, you see your site show up here. Okay, you see a whole lot of things which you do not need, and please do not delete any of them. The only thing and the only place you need to go to is to come here, this public HTML, public_HTML, not this public FTP, but public HTML. Double click on it. Once you double clicked on it, You wait for it to open. Let's see what happens. Now it has opened. Now this is the what I have on my site, the files on my site, right? Index is the home page. That is the site you go to when you visit your direct site. Something like if you go to patrickogidi.com, index is what shows up. If you go to 234leak.com, anything on this index is what shows up, right? Then you should know page 2 and then the get. Okay, now say I want to edit this index. Now there are two ways to go about this. It's either you choose all, that's control A, sorry, hold control, press index get 2. All right. Let me bring this to, sorry, this thing should be happening. Okay, let me bring this to desktop. To close this. Okay, it's either you drag all of these things after, sorry, I choose 1 2 3. It's either I drag them. Oh, sorry. Okay, it's not working that way. So what I will do is that I drag them one by one. You put the cursor here. Hold the right button. Drag it. As you can see, you can see that it has something on it. So if I drop it here, it will land on my desktop. Let's see if it's on my desktop. Index. Okay, so this is it. Index. Okay. Now let me go do the second one. Get. Drag it there. Okay. It has landed as well. Then 2, drag it there. So I have all the 3 files on my desktop, right? Now what I would do here is to open them one after the other and edit. All right, as you can see, I just clicked on it and it opened on Microsoft front page, right? Now assuming yours is not shown like this, maybe it's showing as Mozilla or as Chrome. Something could be responsible for it. What you need to do in that case is right click on it, choose go to open with, and then go here and choose Microsoft front page, right? And it will the logo here, or yeah, the image showing here will not be that of the Microsoft front page. Okay, now what we'll have to do is edit. Let's say I want to edit. I right click, it opens on Microsoft front page. As you can see, it's opening. Yeah, it has opened. Now I can edit whatever I want to edit. How I can say see how or discover how. All right, just normal typing. Okay, you can do whatever you want to do. You can come here and change whatever you want to change. You can come here and put whatever you want to put. Okay, for the squeeze page, okay, for the squeeze page, pay rapt attention here. You can here is where you put in the squeeze page. Okay, let's say you have the code. For example, let me get my own code and show you how to put in the squeeze page code and make it show here. All right, let me just go over to my one of my autoresponder accounts. Let me see. One of my autoresponder account. No. Okay, let's see. Good. So let me log in. Don't mind that. Don't mind those. I was only trying to log into my password manager. Okay. Okay, good. This is one of my autoresponder accounts. Let's go to my autoresponder. Each autoresponder has separate ways and how their interface appear. So it's up to you to go through their tutorial. See how to deploy that in your own case. Okay, and basically it's about creating a campaign. Some call it autoresponders, some call it campaigns, some call it lists. Okay, like in mine, it's called autoresponders. Okay, and I use a self-hosted autoresponder, and if you need that and a whole year free hosting, that means you don't have to be paying every year for hosting or whatever. You can get that. I'll install the software for it. Software costs about $600, and then I'll install the hosting for you. Hosting that should be more than 150,000 naira. But then all these things, I do that for you for about 185,000 naira. That means for a whole year you won't have to pay for for the hosting. It's a self-hosted. You can host any amount of email, send any number of email you want to send. You're not restrained like you are restrained in Aweber or in GetResponse or in all those autoresponders. This is, you're in charge, you're fully in charge. You can host as many emails as you want without having to bother your head, how much you pay at the end of the month or something, or so this is basically it. But then the point here is to show you how this is done. So let me create an autoresponder. Let me create one. Okay, let me just duplicate one. Let me duplicate one. Now you have to use the let me just call it testing. Okay, now you have to use um yeah, the thank you page. You have to use the second page as your thank you page. That is the page that that you access by going to www.yoursite.com/2.html. In the case of the Evergreen to Profit Masterminders, members of the Evergreen to Profit Masterclass, all right, each of your second pages have the name too, all right. If your site is abc.com, if you go to abc.com/2.html, you go to your second page. So that's exactly what we use here. So in my case, I'm gonna use www.leak234.com. Sorry, 234 leak, not leak 234, 234leak.com slash 2.html. All right, so that when after they subscribe, they get straight to my autoresponder. So that's exactly what I'm actually showing here. So I save this. Okay, I save it. Your autoresponder, depending on the one you're using, should have a different interface and way to go around this. But at the end of the day, all you need to do is to create a campaign or autoresponder or list. I don't know what they call it in your case, and then create a web form. All right, this is the one I just created now, and I already have 30 emails lined in here. So you have to click through and line up the 5 emails I sent to you. Okay. Now for the web form, we'll come back here and you click on this. This is my web form. Okay, let me edit this and call it testing as well. Then go to custom pages, go to subscribe, the same page they go to when they subscribe, www. The same page they go to. So you put it here again and click save. So once you're done clicking save, you come here. This is in my own case, in my own autoresponder. You come here and click on get form code. All right, so this is what the form code looks like. It's different for everybody, but it's basically some numbers that look useless. All right, so you copy the form code. I'm actually showing you how to install form codes now. Okay, you copy the form code, come back to the page you were editing. Now you're going to yank this thing off, you're going to delete it, and then push down. Make sure it is centered on the middle. As you can see, the cursor is at the middle right now. So the next thing you have to do is to click on this place, code. Click on code. When you click on code, it shows you the HTML version of your site. Now you have to be very careful here so you don't mess things up, right? As you can see, the cursor is blinking somewhere. The cursor is somewhere here, all right? Even though it's not blinking, but it's somewhere here. But we want our form to be at the middle. So what we'll do is you hold the shift button, all right, and press the left arrow. Just watch what happens there. Left arrow. Okay, then I've just pressed the left arrow, then I type center, right? Then I hold the shift button again and press the right arrow. Now once you do that, we've typed arrow open, center, then arrow close. It will automatically put in the the other center by the right side, and while the cursor is at the middle. Now carefully the cursor should be in between the center and the other center, right? Carefully hold control and paste V. Remember, I've copied my form code, or if you've not copied it at this point, you can go and copy it, then come here, hold control and post V. All right, I've just done that. As you can see, I just pasted those things in here. Those are my autoresponder code. Now let's go back to design and see what it looks like. As you can see, it's now giving us something sweet. Okay, now this will show something. Show me the gadget, for example. Now let me go here. I've just copied this. I want to change this submit to show me the gadget. Now I click on submit. I go to code again. Now this is the submit in question, the last one, not the first one. All right, I'm going to delete all of it, and then I'm going to pour in show me the gadget. Now let's go back to design and see what we've got. Now this is exactly what we've got. Okay, now I can style it, I can make it bigger, I can bold this, I can do whatever I want to do with it. But the truth is, I've had form code installed on my site. Now once I'm done with this, I click on save. Ensure you click on save all the time. Now this is it, save. Okay, now let's say I want to edit the second file, which is let's say the second. All right, is now the second. So I said I can just come here. Oh, I don't like this story, let me add something here. First plan, Obi is a boy, Ada is a girl, blah blah blah. Okay, now I save. Now I can do virtually everything for all of my pages. Now I come back here, I can do on the get, which is where they get the payment information. Now I want to change price. I don't want this to be sold at 24,000 naira anymore. I change it to 26,000 naira, right? I want to change my phone number. I don't want it to be 080 this. All right, I just put in 080777, whatever. I change whatever I want to change. It's more like, okay, I want to change my name to Pat. I can change virtually anything I want to change, just like typing into your Facebook compose window or your email compose window, whatever. It's as simple as that. Right? You can as well add images. All you need to do is to grab the images, paste it here, center it as the case may be, and then you are good to go. Then once you are done, save. Right? Make sure you save, because if you don't save and you upload the site back, it will not work. Now I want to upload this site back. Let me first of all go to 234leaks.com. remember, I changed a couple of things in the index. I added the form. All right, I changed this from something else to discover. All right, I have a couple of things I've changed here. Now if we go to the site, which is already live, 234leaks.com, you see that first of all it is not discover, it's still see. And if you scroll down, it is not squeeze. All right, now let me upload this site I've just designed and they are offline into my server and see if they will change here. All right, now what I will do is to come back to my FileZilla, drag it to one end. Okay, now watch what happens. I'm gonna place cursor here, hold my right mouse button, drag it to this place, just like I dragged it out. All right, I drag it here. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. What is trying to upload now, as you can see, now it's asking me, do you want me to, target file already exists, please choose an action. Do you want me to overwrite? Yes, overwrite. So this is overwrite. So okay, right, it has just overwritten that. Now once it's done, you see something pop out by the side and say all files have been successfully transferred. I've just done that to done index. Let's do get. All right, the same thing, done. Let me do 2, the same thing. Wonderful. Now we've just uploaded the edited website. Now let us go back to this our site. As you can see, before now it was now it's still squeeze, and up here it is still C. So let me just refresh. I'm gonna click my refresh button now. Let's see what happens. Now I just refreshed and it has reloaded. Now it's showing discover. All right, now scroll down, you see the web form here. Is that very simple? I guess it is. So to test your web form, make sure you test it. Put in your email address, and then test it. Make sure it redirects you to the thank you page. Oh, there's a bit of a problem with my form code. Okay, I know what the problem is. Yeah, I know what the problem is. So I'm gonna go back and then I'm gonna refresh this page. I'm gonna go to my autoresponder. I think it's cool I fixed this here. Edit this form. Okay, go to custom pages. Now it's not supposed to be www, it's supposed to be https. Okay, it's supposed to be http, sorry, then dash dash, not www, then save. All right, let me see if that should fix it. Then I come here, I've refreshed. Good. Now I put in that email again. I click on show me the gadget. Let's see if it's working. Wonderful. 100% it works. Okay, now I've been redirected to the second page where I can now read and click through and go to the third page. Now if your autoresponder doesn't redirect you to this second page, there's no option of using a custom thank you page, then is a problem. All right, I think I'm beginning to fall in love with sendpulse.com. If your autoresponder doesn't serve you right, go sign up. I think they even have a forever free platform, sendpulse.com. All right, they're wonderful. I've just checked them out the other day. They're awesome. They're wonderful. Okay, you can sign up with them. They have a web form. They have a place for thank you page, and they have single opt-in so that people logging into your subscribing don't have to confirm their email, which is very, very annoying. And their prices are very, very cool. I think they are even their free. This thing is sweet. Okay, you can use them. If you have less than 2,500 subscribers, you can send up to 15,000 emails per month for free. So you can sign up for free and start using sendpulse.com. All right, I love the sendpulse too, and I'm planning on signing up with them. Soon. Okay, then and they are cheap. If you have more than 2.5, you can start paying $9.85, but that's no problem. That's no problem. You can actually, before you get up to with the 2,500 subscribers, you'll be making hell of a money. That would mean that will make $9.85 mean nothing to you every month. So that's awesome, wonderfully well. So this is how to edit your site and upload your website and have them edited. Do whatever you want to do with them. Okay, now there's also a way I do this. Okay, sometimes I don't need to drag out to edit. So if I have these things here, what I will do is to right click. Let's say I want to edit this index, for example. I right click and I go to view/edit. Watch what happens. It will automatically open that for me, all right, without having to save them on my desktop. Why I love this is because I edit, I save, is uploaded on the right now. It's pulling out the website for me. As you can see, it has pulled out the Microsoft front page. Okay, it's trying to pull out the content. Okay, the content is on now. All right, like it's on now. Now this is not on the desktop. I didn't put it on desktop before editing. Now anything I do here and I click on save, is saved on my server instantly. So I will not need to be go back and start uploading after editing. For example, let me show you what I mean here. Let me just put something like 1 2 3 here, for example, and then I click on save. Okay, once I click on save, watch what happens on my FileZilla. It pops out something asking me if I want to save that as well. If I want that to be uploaded as well. When I say yes, and it's done, if it's done, it will pop out something. Now let's go and refresh my website and see exactly what we'll get. Let's go 2 3 4 links. Okay, as you can see, 1 2 3 has shown here. Now let me also just put something else. Let me change this to red. Let me change this to red and see if that will change as well. Okay, and I have this as red. Let me click on save, and then on my FileZilla there will be a prompt for me to override that. I click yes, and then once it's done once it shows me this, right, I just come here, refresh, and I have that effected on my website. So this is as simple as anything. You can design your website yourself, you can upload your website yourself, you can do virtually everything. And do not forget how I got to this point. All right, I would have to X this now and show you how I got to this point. All right, how I logged into my my hosting using FileZilla. Now I put in my domain name here. Okay, you got a domain name. I send that to you. You put in the the email, the username here. All right, then you put in the password here. I give you all these things, right? Then you click on quick connect. Once you click on quick connect and all the information you placed in here are correct, it will load and bring out your hosting right here. Now this is what you see first. Then you go to public HTML. That's all you need here. Don't do any other thing here. Just click on public HTML, double click on public HTML. Once it opens, you'll see your site staring at you. Now you can either drag them out, edit offline, save, and drag them in here and overwrite, or you just right click on the files here, go to view and edit, and start editing your stuff once it pops up. After editing, you click on save, it pops up something here on the FileZilla. You say yes, okay, boom, your site is up on a flying sweet wonderful note. Thank you for being on this video, and if you have any question, let me know. And for the autoresponder, if you can, if you don't want the yearly hosting, as a matter of fact, I pay about $25 or thereabout, or $30 for a month to host up to 200,000 emails. Imagine if I'm using GetResponse or Aweber, I'll be paying up to $2,000 every month because I send a whole lot of emails, which you already know, right? But this allows me to send as many as I want while paying just $33 monthly. And we can install that software for you that costs over $600. And if you like, give you a 1 year free hosting for 185,000 naira. This is an insider thing now. All right, if I'm to do this for anybody outside, I'm charging 250, 257, 280,000. All right, it's as simple as that. But if you want to be paying for your hosting yourself, you will just want us to do the installation for you. Then you pay just 100,000 naira, and we do the installation for you on your own hosting, which will give you the hosting to use, the hosting to pay $30. It is not something you get anyhow, anywhere. So that's it, this video. Thank you. And if you have any question, direct them to my inbox, masterclass at ecomtycoon.com, masterclass at ecomtycoon.com. I hope to see you on the other side of success. Thank you.